it's come to the end of the year, a time where it's festive, it's Christmas, it's Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's, Festivus for the rest of us. And it's come to that point where we need to tell you guys our top 3 favorite and most hated, I would say.
Or least favorite if you don't want to be
sure,
so simple.
let's go with that. So, pancakes. I'm gonna start it off, and we're gonna start off with the worst. How's that sound?
Start off
The
the
worst. All right. So, my worst, and I'm going to give an honorable mention, will be to The Crow 2024.
I thought that would be your number 1.
No, it's not
Or
my
number
number
2.
1. It's not my number
I think
1.
we're gonna have the same number 1, but go on.
But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm putting The Crow 2024 as an honorable mention at number 4. And the reason why I do that is because I don't think it was horrible. I feel like if you've never seen the original, you might like this one. If you've seen the original, you hate this one. So that's why I'm going to put it as an honorable number 4. Now, at number 3, I'm going to put a movie that I had high hopes for, and I got slapped in the face. And that's going to be Argyle.
Oh, I remember that one.
A movie
We're
that
going way back.
had so much promise. It made me feel like, ooh, this is going to be a Henry Cavill amazing film and blah, blah, blah. No, you ruined it for me. Now, at number 2, we are going to go with a game I've never played in my life.
I know it's fun.
But I watched the movie, and not only did I not like the movie, and I've never played the game, but I was like, what in the God's green earth is this movie? And that is none other than Borderlands.
Borderlands, yeah.
So that was number 2. Now, at number 1, I am going to put the master of worst movies. I don't even think it's just 2024. I think it's just going to be ever.
Oh, no.
None other than a Sony flick called Madam Web.
Surprise nobody.
Yeah, that surprised nobody. So, Pancakes, tell us your top 3.
Coming in as an honorable mention, it had a cool concept, but the execution could have been a lot better. Civil War, like it looked like it had some cool trailers, but in the plot, things weren't answered. The acting, I don't know,
All over the place.
all over the place. The direction was all over the place. Coming in at number 3, again, the concept was cool. It was inspired by true events, but you can only make a half a good movie. I'm gonna go with Trapped.
Trapped. Yeah.
Josh Hartnett, who is a good actor, has the acting chops and act his ass off. I don't know what the hell he was doing in that first hour. And M. Night Shyamalan's daughter in her film debut. We didn't need a whole concert. On and on we go. Coming in at number 2, a remake that didn't need to happen because the original is so good. The Crow. I mean, it had some good action parts, but I don't know. And Bill Skarsgård did what he could, what he was given. But coming in at number 1, I have to agree with you. I don't know why a film that should have never been made. And Sony, just get your asses out of the superhero game and the Marvel and the Spider-Man villains. Madam Web.
Surprise, surprise. So really, you put Madam Web as number 1 as I did.
Right.
Nice. I like that. Okay,
I don't
good.
think I've ever checked my phone and wanted to get out of my seat so badly. Not only probably because I had to go to the bathroom, because I just wanted to stop watching this film. I don't think I need to do a rewatch. Like whatever.
I did a rewatch,
My
and I hated it just as much as I hated it the first time, if not more.
My condolences.
Right. Okay. So let's start off on a better note now.
More positivity in the room.
And the positivity now is going to be our top 3 favorite movies. Now, keep in mind, our top 3 movies are not the best movies of the year.
Just our favorites.
Just our favorites. So, at number 4, I'm going to put, as an honorable mention a movie that, actually, let me rephrase, an actor that I wanted to have such a great movie in the beginning of the year with Argyle. I'm going to put The Ministry of Ungentlemanly
great choice.
Warfare as an honorable mention at number 4. Now, he was in my top 3 worst, and now he's going to be in my top 3 favorite. Now, at number 3, I'm going to put a sequel that we've been waiting for almost 40 years, and that's going to be Beetlejuice. I feel like it was good. It wasn't great, but I love the fact that it continued on to a continuation of that world, that wacky world that we got. Now, at number 2, which was really hard because I really wanted to put it at number 1, but I put Dune 2 as number 2. And I felt like it was that movie was just, to me, it was almost perfection. Now, at number 1, maybe it's recency biased, but I felt like Nosferatu was amazing. So those are my 3. What do you think?
Okay, coming in as honorable mention, and this, I was going back and forth. This was tougher than I thought. Like, because there were films like Monkey Man. There's films I forgot about. Like, Monkey Man was really good. Planet of the Apes felt like a standoff, was really good. Coming in as an honorable mention, Beetlejuice. That could have easily cracked the top 3 of my favorites. I also consider The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare as well. But Beetlejuice, the dream team of Michael Keaton and Tim Burton was back together, along with 2 other originals, Catherine O'Hara and what's her name, who that plays the lead character in the Beetlejuice.
Winona Ryder.
Oh no, thank you. But coming in at number 3, just a personal favorite of mine. It's not going to win any big awards, but it's a great summer blockbuster. I enjoyed this franchise. We didn't have to wait long for the new movie. Bad Boys: Ride or Die.
Okay.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. It's just movie magic. Funny. They stepped up the action pack, and I thought this delivered every way possible. Coming in at number 2, definitely my top contender. At least it's definitely gonna get nominations up the ass. Dune Part 2.
Okay.
I feel like that is gonna win Best Picture. That's how good I think it was. This would have been my number 1. But I think even you mentioned that had potential. If it came out in 2023, that it could have given Oppenheimer
a run for its money.
Or rivalry. But coming in at number 1, this didn't even crack your list. I think it's obvious as day. What else can you say that hasn't been said? Because you'd just be repeating yourself. But the 2 words I came up at the time we talked about it, and wearing it on my shirt, beautiful chaos, Deadpool and Wolverine. This movie, was a cultural phenomenon. It ruled the box office for weeks on end. Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, the yellow suit, the comedy, the action, Marvel getting back on track. I mean, this is what the movie experience is all about. It was like an event, There's 2 songs with NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye, Madonna, Live Like a Prayer, and on we go. And that is my number 1 film of the year.
Nice. So the question goes out to you guys. Those were our top 3 favorite and worst movies of the year. What are yours? Let us know in the comment section down below.